To me, music is a very visual experience as well as an audio experience. And so quite often I am painting sound in different colors. And so to me, having spent a lot of time producing records and producing all sorts of different styles of music, the palette for me of sounds and moods is very wide. And so to me, I treat it in the moment of what feeling does this need to celebrate, or what feeling does this need to express. I wrote the songs in, in nature and in my quiet, my quiet home where I live. A lot of that process was a very private process for me. It allowed me to take the challenges of my life and really put them onto the page, and really allowed me to really deeply explore them. And so the diverse sounds and the diverse colors of tone and instrumentation, they allow me to really dive into my own process and my own learning process, because each instrument has its own lessons.
They say it's getting faster, so much faster every day. So I walk slowly and look around. They say it's getting louder every day. The noise grows old and then it dies.
I spent the last couple decades really supporting other musicians as a producer, stage manager and production manager, as a sound engineer, as a live sound engineer. It's allowed me the time to really hone my art and really just be in my own personal process with my art. It's allowed me to really listen and learn and really hone, and practice and find the sounds and find the techniques and find the ability to create the art that's inside my, my vision. Now my life is simplifying a little bit, some of it because of COVID, some of it because the timing of my life. My kids are that age. My wife and I have the opportunity to rediscover our own creative individuality and things. I have the opportunity now to really explore my art and to share that. And so this album is a real stepping out for me. I've really stayed behind the curtain in a lot of ways, and I've jumped in here and there just enough to really keep my flow going, and it's been wonderful because I've had the opportunity to play for lots of people here and there, but it's always been in a supportive role. Now I'm really stepping forward as in my own artistry, in my own message, in my own experience of the world and my community and the global community. And so this album is a real personal stepping out. So this album really is a manifestation of that. The first time I listened to the record in its completed form, my good friend Graham Brown from Zen Mastering, he mastered the record, and we went through, a pretty long process of mastering the record. Just after we thought it was done, I ended up having to go to Ontario because my dad had gone into the hospital and passed away. I had just, come back from the hospital of, seeing my dad over. I got this email from Graham saying, hey, I went a little farther into mastering and I would like you to have a listen because I think that I got closer to what you were looking for. And so I put my headphones on and just went down to the river and I listened to it. It was a very cathartic experience because so much of the last, 20 years of my life is in this record, including my dad. There's a point on the record, the song Sun Inside, where it's actually my dad speaking. I recorded him speaking, and he's speaking about, just how incredible, what a miracle his life has been. And so actually sitting and having this record sounding even better than I ever possibly could have hoped for, and hearing my dad, his spirit, speak through when he's freshly just passing over to the other side, it was a really powerful experience, and one that I don't think I could ever really put into words. But I can say that it really encapsulated a massive part of my life and really opened a gateway to the next part of my life.
Come quick as mom's hit the floor, Dad's running in, she flies out the window, and I'm on the next airplane home.
Yeah, this record definitely has a message that's continuous and it's present in every single song. The nature of our lives is impermanent. Change is the one constant that we know. There's this mystery that we'll never ever be able to put words to, that we'll never ever be able to encapsulate in some concept, that we can only experience it. And this album explores that. It explores the pure experience of life. The meaning of life is to live it. And quite often we get caught in ideas, staying open to this moment. We close up, you know, and that contraction is what we need to heal right now. And so this album is definitely about opening up. It's about knowing that one of the best things you can ever do is reach over to that person beside you and just say, hey, you know, I'm so-and-so. What's your name? And, you know, that's the bridge that we need to build. And the bridge is simply, you know, reaching across and making that heartfelt connection with someone else. And so to me, this record is that. It's just me saying, hey, I'm Daryl, this is my life. It's been bumpy and it's been beautiful, and you know, I'm really grateful to get to share that with you.
Wake up, wake up, wake up and come to life.